Welcome back to another episode of Carson's Aquatics. Today, I'm going to be rating your aquariums. A few weeks ago, I made a post on my community tab telling you guys to send in pictures of your aquariums, and a lot of you probably didn't see that because I actually took it down after like an hour, because I think we got like 42 submissions in that first hour, and I didn't want anyone to feel left out, and we might not even get to all of these in this video. So I mean, if you guys like this video, let me know, and I'll probably make a part 2 so we can get to any that we might miss in this video, and more of you guys can send in your aquariums. But anyway, here we are. I made a separate email just so you guys could send them in, and here's a little overview. I think we have 42 if I counted correctly, and I've not looked at any of these yet except for the one that I sent to myself as a test, and we're just going to dive right into it. First of all, we've got David F. Hi, I'm David, and this is my 55 gallon with 4 peppered corridoras, 2 albinos, 2 opaline gouramis, and 1 gold gourami and a pleco. So let's take a look at this. Right off the bat, I can tell you it's really pleasing to look at. Like, the colors go really well together. I like the blue background. I think I got the same fake plant kit as you did. Oh, and I should say, I'm not going to bash any fake plants in this video. Like, obviously live plants are better, but I'm very guilty of having fake plants, so I'm not going to judge you for that. And it looks like we do have some live plants up here in the corner, so some floaters up there. And yeah, let's take a look at the fish. Looks like we got some tiger barbs over here, then the gouramis he was talking about. Gold gourami down here. I like this little cave that you made, stacking up some stones. That looks really neat. Oh, and I forgot to mention the scoring system. I'm going to rate all of these out of 5 stars. So first tank of the day, I'm going to give this a 3.5. 3.5 stars. Good job. Next up, we got fish tanks 39. Looks like we got 2 10 gallons, it looks like. Both have sponge filters and a lot of artificial plants. Looks like this one has a betta fish right up here, if I'm seeing that correctly, or that might be on the picture behind the tank. Kind of looks like a betta fish though. And I'm just going to address the elephant in the room. We don't got any substrate, which a lot of times that can go either way. You don't really need substrate, but it would make it look a lot better. I know it's easier to clean without substrate. I prefer to have substrate, so for that reason, I'm going to give this one a 2.75. Next up, we got Marius Rhodes. He said, choose any tank, I don't care. So I'm not stocked yet, waiting for fish I ordered. Okay, so we got a lot of tanks right here. We'll just hit a couple of these. Looks like this is going to be a turtle tank. We've got a really cool looking above tank basking area right up here. Looks to be a 55, maybe a 75. We've got a 5 to 6 inch red-eared slider in here. That tank looks plenty big enough for that turtle. Looks like we have a little either a Texas cichlid, a convict, or a black belt. That looks kind of like my black belt, but I can't really see it from here. Then a pleco over here. These caves and the decorations are clearly not big enough for the turtle to get trapped in, so that's good right there. And I really like this basking area, so I'm going to give this turtle tank a 3.75. Good job. Next up, we got Cole Hartke. Looks like we got a probably about a 5 gallon, somewhere around 3 to 5 gallons. Looks like oh, that's a puffer fish right there. Oh, yeah, there's another puffer over here. Looks like a couple figure 8 puffers. As for the scape, I really like it. We got live plants. We got some spiderwood in there and some stones up front. Then we got a bubbler back here. So I really like the scape. It looks really good. But for 2 puffer fish, this is probably too small. So consider upgrading that soon. But the tank itself looks really good for a beta, maybe even some pea puffers. So I'm going to give this one 3.5 stars. Next up, we got Brian Lindsey, and you can see right here, the subject is gummy worms. That means this guy is a member. I posted to all my members if they want to be in this video to make these subject gummy worms, so I know it's them and I know to put them in. So thank you, Brian, for being a member. Let's look at your tanks. Hey Carson, my name is Brian. This is my 37 gallon cichlid tank inside of my wall, guppy breeding tank, and 150 gallon turtle tank. All right, so here's the 37 gallon wall tank, and that looks really slick being built into the wall. Looks like an African cichlid down here, and I don't really see, oh, this might be a yellow one over here. I can't really tell. And I really love the substrate on the rocks. They go really well together. Those plants look very new, so once those grow in, those will look really cool. The only thing that this tank could really use is some taller plants, and those will probably grow in, so there you go. I give this tank 4 stars. And it looks like this is the guppy breeding tank, I think. And it looks like a patio bowl, so that's pretty cool. Got some live plants in there. Awesome looking waterfall. Then here's the 150 gallon turtle tank, and that is huge. We got the basking area over here, then another little land area that the turtle can get out and sit on right there. Being 150 gallons, this tank is pretty much big enough for nearly any turtle you put in it, so good on you there. I'll give this tank 3.75 stars. Good job. Next up, we got Joseph Calvio. Looks to be about a 55 gallon tank, and I think these are bala sharks. I'm not positive on that. They look like bala sharks though. And for having artificial decorations, this actually looks really good. We got 2 filters on there, 2 bubblers, heater in the back. So all the equipment is definitely there. The substrate looks very clean. Whole tank looks really clean. This is probably pretty new, or you just keep up with it really well. Only thing I could really use is a background, maybe like a natural looking background with some plants or or some wood, but this tank looks really nice. I give it 4.25 stars. And then he sent another one, and this also looks to either be a 55 or a 40 gallon, probably a 40 gallon. And this one does have live plants, and we got, looks like, these look like some kind of tetra right here. And again, we got double filters. I really like how the white substrate looks in this tank. It really makes those decorations pop. Again, only thing I would really add to this is a background. I think I would also give this one a 4.25. Great job. Next up, we got Lumberjack Reptiles. Hey Carson, this is my 29 gallon Amazonian tank. It's home to my 3 Amazon puffers, 3 black skirts, 3 bronze cories, and 2 baby bushy nose plecos. This is definitely a different style tank. Like you said, it was Amazonian. It's got like a dark mystic look. There's one of the black skirts. Here's a couple cories down here. We got live plants. We got some driftwood. One thing I would probably change with this tank is just like the plant volume. These plants look kind of thin. Maybe if you like grouped them up a little bit or just got some more, that would probably fix that. But other than that, not a bad tank. I'll give this one 3.5 stars. Next up, we got Samuel Heaton. Love your videos. This is my bass tank. It's not that pretty, but I like it. I have 1 baby bass and 2 plecos and some snails. All right, so we got a baby largemouth bass. Looks to be a 20 to 25 gallon tank. I like the live plants. I like the mixed substrate. We got some big stuff and some small stuff in there. This rock over here with like the moss looking stuff on it is really cool. The bass in there right now doesn't look too bad. Like he's probably fine, but it would be a lot better if you put him in like a 40 to 55 gallon, even being that small. I'm sure you know to upgrade it though whenever he gets a little bigger. And I have to admit, I'm jealous of your pet bass. I really want a bass of my own, and I'm probably gonna get one when I reset up my pond. So this tank I'll give 3.25 stars. Next, we got Gavin Smith. We got a big old slider, either a yellow belly or a red ear slider in there. Looks like there's actually 3 turtles in this tank, and the tank does look just a bit small for 3 adult turtles. Like these 2 are adults. This one could be a juvenile, but also I can't really see the whole tank in these pictures. Looks like it's probably 60 to 75 gallons. So I mean, it's not bad, but this turtle up here on the left looks really big. Also, I should mention the substrate for turtles should not be this aquarium gravel. If it was all these bigger stones, it would be fine, but these turtles can ingest this substrate. So I would recommend switching to all big stones like this or fine grained sand. But other than that, not a bad tank. Looks like he also has an above tank basking area up there. And I like this thing, how it kind of hangs down so the turtles can chill on that. Overall, I'll give this tank 3 stars. Next up, we got Carson Campbell. Hey Carson, my name's also Carson, and you're one of the main reasons I got this upgraded 36 gallon bowfront tank, 2 angelfish, 10 bloodfin tetras, and 8 Otocinclus. I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, this is a beautiful tank. Like you said, it is a bowfront tank. We got some black angels in there. Got a bunch of live plants in there. Really cool piece of driftwood right here. And I always just love the look of black sand, especially with live, very green plants. Just makes them pop a lot. So I'll give this tank 4.25 stars. We have still got a long way to go. There's no way we're getting to all of these in this video, so I'll definitely have to make a part 2. But next up, we got Owen Teeter. The 55 has 4 Mickey Mouse Pleiades. The 10 has 1 native sunfish and 3 native minnows. Hope you enjoy. Would love to be featured in the video. Well, here you go. Got the 55 gallon right here. We got some Pleiades over here, all artificial plants. We got some driftwood here. Not bad, not bad. Then over here, I think he said there was a native sunfish in here. Oh, he's down here in the corner. I was gonna say a native sunfish in a 10 gallon would probably not be good, but this guy looks super tiny, so he's fine in there for now. And I think I would give both of these tanks a 3.5 stars. Next up, we got Killer Instinct Music. He also is a member. He gave me the keyword gummy worms. Looks like we got a turtle tank right here. He's got a floating dock right there. I've actually seen this quite a few times. He's got a big PVC joint in here. Those are cheap options for caves for whether it be fish, frogs, or turtles. Offers them a good hiding spot, and it's pretty cost effective. And good job with the substrate, having those large river stones. No chance your turtle's eating that. Plenty of plants at the water level for your turtle to rest on. But yeah, this looks pretty solid. Let's see if there's any. Yep, we got could be a yellow belly slider. The face looks kind of different. I'm not quite sure what species of turtle that is, but yeah, nice little 20 gallon long tank. Perfect for a baby turtle. I give this tank 3.75 stars. Nice job. All right, so we have already gone through a lot of these. I think I'm gonna start wrapping it up because I don't want this video to be like 30 minutes long. So real quick, I'm going to hit all of my members. We got Killer Instinct again. I just sent in the pictures of my turtles. My name's Sebastian. I'm 13 from Chicago. Yeah, that 20 gallon long that we looked at. And it was a red-bellied slider named Rooster and a yellow belly named Old Dirty. All right, but anyway, let's see if we got any more members. Yep, we got one right here from XX Red Blood XX. I live in California and own a baby Western painted turtle in this 10 gallon tank. All right, let's take a look. Yep, so, oh yeah, he is tiny. I was gonna say a 10 gallon might be a little small for a baby turtle. This guy is tiny, so he's fine in there for now. Just be ready to upgrade that when you need to. We got Jumanji in the background and a couple artificial plants for him to rest on. Overall, not a bad tank, but I'm gonna give this one 3 stars. Let's see, any more members? Yeah, we got a couple up here. We got Jerboa. Here's one of my tanks. It's a 10-gallon Tetra and Gourami tank. Sorry it's so cloudy. The water is settled right now. All right, let's take a look. Got a nice powder blue Gourami right there. Got some beautiful artificial plants. Pretty cool looking background too. That might be a 3D background, or I don't know what that is. Maybe that's just a decoration. But yeah, plenty of little cracks and crevices for that Gourami to go into. And his sister also wanted to show off her tank. Her betta fish is named Dragon Fruit. Yeah, it looks like we got a little artificial reef decoration in there. And we got the betta fish up here. This looks to be around 3.5 to 5 gallons probably. Looks to be just fine for a betta. He's got some caves down there that he can hide in. Yeah, this gravel goes really well with this decoration. I'll give this one 3.5. And did I rate this one? I don't think I rated this one. I'll give this one also 3.5. And then Joseph Calvio. Oh wait, I think we already opened his, but we'll see if he sent any more. Oh yeah, we already saw these ones. We'll go down and end it with one more. Again, we have all these to do in part 2. So, I mean, let me know if you guys want to see part 2, and I'll definitely do it. I'm really enjoying seeing you guys' tanks, seeing what you got going on. But now last tank of the day is going to be Julian Arroyo. He's got a 120-gallon pond with 3 turtles, 5 bluegill, 30 goldfish, and snails, ghost shrimp, and feeder guppies. Yeah, it looks like a little porch/deck pond. A little DIY project. That looks super cool. Got some black stones on the bottom. Got some wood in there for them to hide in. That might be a lily pad right there, or just a leaf that fell in. And a fountain in the middle. I would love to have a little patio pond like this. Plenty big enough to hold some monster fish. You can see the school of goldfish back here. Yeah, this is really cool. I'll give this 3.75. What else has he got? 15-gallon guppy breeding tank. Yeah, it looks like we got some bamboo in there and some floating plants for the baby guppies to hide in. 15 to 20 gallons is a good size for a guppy breeding tank, I think. And we got some real big guppies right in there. Those are definitely the pregnant mamas. I'll give this tank 3.5 stars. And the last one was a 10-gallon tropical community tank. Looks like we got a massive angelfish in there and a platy right there, some more bamboo, some other live plants in there. Not bad. Could definitely use some like more decorations, like some wood or some more rocks. And I would say that this angelfish is probably getting too big for this 10-gallon tank, so maybe put him in one of your other tanks. And I think I would also give this tank a 3.5. And I feel like everything that we saw today was like 3 point something, but I mean, it's gonna take something really, really good to get like 4.5 to 5 stars for me. I'll probably never give out a 5-star just because like I don't really think you can have a perfect tank. I mean, maybe we'll get there at some point. This is only episode 1. Heck, we could even make a series out of this. I mean, I had that post up for like an hour and we got 42 submissions. So I know there's thousands of you out there with fish tanks. And I mean, I'm down to review every single one of yours. So let me know if I should make this a series. I mean, we could do a couple of these videos a month. But that is all I got for you guys today. Thank you all for sending in your aquariums. Again, if I didn't get to you today and you did send one in, then I'll just get to it in the next episode. And if you didn't send in any photos for this video, but you want to be in a future video, be sure to have those post notifications on so you get an alert whenever I post telling you guys to send them in. But anyway, that is going to wrap up this video, and today's comment of the day goes out to. And if you want your comment to be the comment of the day in the next video, all you got to do is drop a comment down below, and that could happen. And if you liked this video, be sure to hit that like button, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and I am going to see you in the next video.